that we are leaving, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Hialeah Club Bar? Something like that.
Goofy?
In Goofy Ridge, Illinois. We survived. Nobody tried to attack us. Definitely interesting.
Pool tables were free.
The pool table is absolutely free, but there's a lot of dead bugs on it. Did you see that?
Burger and fries and BLT, and fries was good.
Yes, it was. Very good food.
We both had 2 beers apiece and food, and it was only $24.
And the waitress girl that was working, she seemed really nice.
Couldn't find A1 though for my burger.
No A1, nope.
But haven't got to play touch tunes. Got to hear my music.
Yep, haven't done that for a while. Now, since everything was a bust and now rained out, we're gonna head home.
Ah, yeah, good fart too. Go home early so I can beat her for extra long. I think that sign space is for rent. Not like the building.
Oh.
I think just they want you to advertise on that piece of plywood.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely a little hole-in-the-wall town. Just a couple hundred people.
Definitely very little money comes into the area.
It seems decently busy already.
Yeah, I mean, people start coming in at, what, about 10 o'clock?
And they open at 5 during the week. And on the weekends, I guess. They serve breakfast. So, I mean, could have been better. We could have got our hiking done or canoeing done.
So hopefully next week.
That's the 4th of July weekend.
Yes, but I'm off Friday. It's on Friday and Saturday's the 4th. Saturday, we're going to Mom and Dad's. You see the steam coming off the road? Oh, are we going to have to go down that gravel road again?
I think we're going to have to go down the dirt road again.
Oh,
like.
the car's going to be disgusting by the time we're the other
And that's
end.
wet.
Yeah, it's been raining for the last close to an hour or so.
There's a bunch of rock. Yeah. I mean, I would go back down there if we were down this way.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think I would go 40 minutes from home to go to that bar.
Exactly. And there's no air conditioning, so it was
I'm
quite
sweating.
warm. It was quite warm in there. I felt like I was at work, so it was fine to me.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna get a speeding thing again. It says it's 30 through here.
But there's nothing, absolutely nothing.
And I'm literally only going 40 and people are blowing by me. Like I'm crazy or something.
But you are.
I might be a little off. My brain has seen its better days, probably.
So is mine.
Yours started at birth.
Mine what?
Yours started at birth.
Oh, shit. No, mine started when I said yes to marry you.
Sounds like a personal choice.
I didn't really have much options.
I said no. Could have moved.
I had to take the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
What I was facing.
The other choice she was going with was move to Louisiana. Some girl she met on the internet, and some job that claimed that she had a job if she just came down there. first time she had moved for a person on the internet?
Nope.
She's definitely somebody that could be susceptible to catfishing.
Especially nowadays.
We were gonna send money to that one girl the one time. The one I caught you talking to.
Oh, that was like right at the very, very beginning of everything.
Because you were gonna send her money to move to where you were at. I don't know how you planned on pulling that off.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like two girls.
At that time, I was really young and really dumb, so I married you, so that's proof of it. So.
Married you for lack of a better option at the time.
You just didn't want to have to pay the full rent bill.
You had a job.
Yes, I did have a job. And I paid my rent and bills every month on time.
I don't know if we're going to have to go on the gravel road again or not.
I hope not.
I think the gravel road is this one that's right here. Oh, we don't turn there this time.
Yeah.
Alright, so what to discuss now? I don't know, what's a good subject? How about the education system?
Oh, it sucks.
Well,
Teachers need to be paid more for one thing. But at the same time, a lot of the has to come from the parents. The parents have to teach their kids too. Instead of just dropping off at school and let them get all the...
I think the bare minimum, we need to start at the beginning. You know, once a kid hits 4 years old or 5 years old, they should be able to go to some kind of program during the day. 5 days a week, so the parents can go back to work without having to pay for a daycare or something. Start the education that early. I know they got preschool, so you know they already have a foundation.
But a lot of people can't afford that.
But all that should be free. Any education you want should be free.
Yes, I agree.
Some people don't want education. You know, they don't. But, you know, there should be a bare minimum, of course, that you should know in order to drop out of school. You know, basic math, verbal, written skills, reading skills. Some basic government things, you know, like president, you know a little about Senate and House of Representatives. You know, you need to know where your legislation comes through, your rules, the Supreme Courts. You know, your states have governors and things like that. That's good. But I think there's a little too many people in like the state houses and things. You know, they have so many districts and they send so many people. You know, that could be thinned out. It could be thinned out on the representative things. You know, because why should one district get the same amount of votes as another district if they don't have as many people? You know, it's I think they try to adjust those things per capita, but I think it falls short a lot of times. That's where the social media type platform, having everybody to register, and that's where you vote, that's where you do all your federal government things, would come in. You know, if you have a bill that's coming up at a state level, you know, you can vote right on the website. You wouldn't need a lot of representatives because everybody is voting for what they want, and majority wins. because the governor would still have the ability to veto that bill. Same thing with the U.S. level, the federal government level. The president would still have some veto power. But why do we need a House and a Senate? It should be one institution at most. You know, and you get everything goes through the media platform. You know, I don't want to say media because people are going to naturally assume it's going to be lies and inaccuracies, misinformation, things like that. We're just trying to let everybody's voice actually count for what they want, not just be locked in with everybody else. And then ultimately, the guy that's elected, he makes the final decision, doesn't even care what the majority of his constituents think, really. As long as he has the endorsement of the majority of his voters. But if everybody had the vote, you know, it'd be less likely to be any kind of headaches. You know, could you abstain from the voting process? Sure, that's your right too. But you at least have to be part of the platform. I don't think anybody should be totally off the grid. You know, and everybody should be DNA. We should have everybody's DNA on file as soon as they're born. And people need to register their new address on a federal level, not just a state or local level. As far as IDs and things. All licenses should be federal, not per state. That way people can be tracked. Cut down on pedophiles and murderers and things like that. You know, they leave DNA on the scene, we'll pump the DNA in the computer and we'll know exactly where they're at within however long it takes the DNA test to be done. Now, will it save everybody? No. Because some people just murder and rape and pillage on the spot, you know, no time to stop everything. But it would definitely slow a lot down. Hopefully would pretty much end it, except for the occasional spur of the moment type of thing, because there's really no way to get away with anything if everybody's DNA and everybody's address is on file. Is that like low-jacking everybody? No, I'm not saying you should have like an implant or something, a GPS implant that'll tell the government where you are every second of every day. I don't think we need to go that far. Wow. But I would be part of it. I would have an implant. Wouldn't have to carry a wallet. You know, your money would be on there, your ID would be on there. You know, maybe have a PIN associated with it, like a regular debit card or something. But better just a little keypad, swipe your wrist over it. That's it. Then when you process, even if we process somebody in jail, you know, it'd be ultra easy. Everything's already in the computer. Just plop them in jail.
Here's that horse. Isn't that what you saw on the internet that day?
No, we passed it going to that sand ridge.
I didn't see it. Or yes, we did. Yes, we did. I do remember that.
We passed it. So. It's enough of a rant about that. But yeah, back to schools. I get off topic a lot. school system. If you want a higher education, it should be part of it. My youngest son of 5 kids, he struggled. He had ADHD, dyslexia. That was really, really hard for him. And he knew how to do things. He could read and write, basically, and do basic math. So why not let him just follow a vocation path instead of forcing him to finish high school until he was 18, and then he could get out. We ended up sending him to the Job Corps.
And that whole no student left behind thing. That's not teaching them anything.
Hello. But yeah, we need a better education system. I don't believe we need. Everybody should be able to take at-home classes. There should be some things in education that you need to be present for. Activities. To socialize.
That's the first time I've seen a 55-mile-an-hour sign out in the middle of nowhere.
Because you need to teach kids interaction. We're on a main road now. Main road, I mean.
Oh yeah, there's that funky barn that crashed. Anyway.
But not everybody is the same. So you can't treat every kid as the same. And of course you got this whole Black Lives Matter thing now. I agree there's a lot of racial tensions and a lot of racism still. We talked about the police force earlier, holding them accountable. That should end that. But, we're tearing down statues now. We're nitpicking movies, TV shows. The Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Everything is racist now.
Well, before you know it, they're going to be changing the American flag. They're going to be getting rid of the red, white, and blue.
Well, they're already trying to get rid of, change the, what flag? What is that state that has the Confederate flag as part of their state flag?
Georgia? No.
One state has
I don't know.
Little Confederate flag on their state flag. They're trying to get that changed now. Dukes of Hazzard, that one's the General Lee.
Yeah.
If I was in that time when I believed in slavery, I can't say for sure one way or the other. Do I believe that people should own other people? No. But at that time, it was different. People didn't know better, then started to know better. Because people change over the years. It divided the country, which is just like political parties dividing the country all the time too.
And that's what's happening now.
People are Black Lives Matter. People are All Lives Matter. People are, Blue Lives Matter. I think there's a Blue Lives Matter too. I just think human beings matter. Being human, humane to other people. Be kind to your neighbor. Are there places that don't like black people to be there and are really racist about it, hurtful, and try to hurt them and kill them and hang them, everything. Sure, I think there's still some places like that around, but I think they're far and few between. Are there extremists that are sporadic through the country? Of course there are, but the majority of people don't believe in judging somebody on race. I believe in judging people on the person. You know, I've had a lot of black friends, I've had a lot of white friends, I've had Oriental friends, I've had Indian friends. There's all sort of people I've known over the years. But I hate people equally, so to speak. You know, I don't make a predetermined judgment. I'm going to hate you right away because of your race. Now, if you talk and it seems like you can't put 3 coherent words together to make any kind of statement, yeah, I'm probably not going to like you too much. If all you want to talk is hate and anger and F this and F that, you know, that's not what life is about. You know, I've been in some really hardcore places, downtown Louisville, downtown projects in Daytona. I say hardcore places because they're known for a lot of crime and drugs and things like that. Are the people that live in those communities I'm talking about predominantly black usually? I believe so, from what I have seen. Are there white people there that act like they're, let's call them thugs? You know, that fuck this, I'll take what I want when I want to. You know, I gotta sell drugs. You know, I gotta rape and murder and rob people. That's just the way it is. That's our place in life because we were born into it, because of our color, where we live. I don't believe that. People that live in those situations can get out if they choose to. Now, is it easy? I don't believe it is at all, by any stretch, but there are opportunities if you choose to do them. You know, it's, you gotta get off the pipe. You gotta stop snorting cocaine. You know, you gotta stop selling drugs. To get certain opportunities, especially job-wise. You know, don't commit that crime and get that felony, and then it's hard to get a decent job. Now, is it like getting government help? You know, it's a lot easier for minorities to get the help, especially if you're a woman too, because they believe women have the children and they are the parents of the children, have custody of them. Like for me, for instance, being a white man, when I had my 2 youngest children by myself, it took almost a year for me to get government assistance with them. And I was not allowed to work at all, medical reasons, until I had heart surgery. And then after that, it was still a while. You know, it was unbelievable how long it took. They just didn't want to believe that I was raising 2 kids by myself, being a man. That's just craziness, you know. What do you have to say? Anything important?
I'm not really listening. You got on your rant.
My wife already zoned me out. Probably like a lot of you have, if anybody ever watches this.
When he gets on his rants sometime, I just I just let him go, let him get it off his chest, and say, okay, baby, I agree. And, but everything's just so corrupt. Everything's just about, you have to give more to the bigger person while everybody else has to suffer, and bow down and kiss everybody else's feet. And the people who work every day for very little get jack shit. And we just have to give every penny back to the government. And yet we're supposed to be the land of the free. No, we're all technically a jail. Whether you're in an actual physical building with bars around you, we're all in jail. We don't own our lives, the government owns our lives. Damn, they gotta be going.
Well, they've been following us for a few miles. Didn't like how slow I was going, even though I'm doing the speed limit.
Oh. But
People don't like when you do the speed limit. Oh, this guy passed.
oh
with
my
those cars
God,
coming.
there's cars. Dang, on a raining day. Oh, he's an accident waiting to happen. Are you gonna pass them other two cars in front of there, dumbass? Anyway, no, I lost my train of thought. Oh well.
It's a short track. It'll be back. I love making fun of my wife.
Still,
Love bugging her, like poking at her, and pulling her hair. You know. I mean, I always say I mean it in the nicest possible way, so she can't really take it badly.
there is no nice possible way.
Sort of like when I refer to your bus as its own planet. You know, I don't mean that mean. I just mean it in the nicest possible way. When I think you could roll faster than running, yeah.
Oh my God. I think I can run a lot faster than. Well, no, if I'm going down a hill, that's a different story. But if I'm running straight on a flat road,
I thought it was pretty funny.
okay, I think I'm gonna cut this off for right now.
Why? We got 10 minutes before we're home.
Well, that's fine.
What, do you want to use your phone, don't you?
Well, my mom texted me like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Bye, everybody. My
Bye.
wife's being a bore.
We'll see you later.